Hey folks, Tad here with Tad Lad West Kentucky Whitetails, and we have a true giant on the ground. Put the tape on this bad boy a few minutes ago and ended up at a gross score of 192 and 2/8. We have hunted this deer very hard with our guest for a few weeks now, and actually thought we might be applying a little too much pressure. Rolled the dice this morning. You know, we're one of the few outfitters that I know of anyway that sends ozonics to the stands with their guests. We rolled the dice in a wind that is not really good for the stand that we set in. It's not that bad, but it's not perfect. And when you're hunting a giant like this, you want everything to be as perfect as it can. And luck was on our favor this morning. This big rascal finally showed up. And I was overcome with joy, and it's simply because a guest harvested this fantastic animal. The work that we put in here, any guest that's ever visited us will tell you, we work in the off season 12, 14 hours a day, planting food, tending to our Whitetail Institute seeded plots. And this deer right here is a product of that hard work and a product of our enhancement program. I believe that with all my heart. And that's why I get overcome with joy. And I get overcome with joy because of good hunters like Mr. Rob Hiller from Michigan. I mean, to have a guest get an opportunity at an animal like this is certainly incredible, and we want this for all our guests, and that's why we put in the work. Rob, congratulations.
Appreciate it. First and foremost, let me thank you guys for having us out here and for the hard work that you guys do put in, and it definitely obviously shows. And Tad had told me that this deer was in here and another big 170-inch 10 was in there too, and I had told myself I wasn't shooting anything less than those two deer. And Spike came out across the field. I was sitting in at about 6:35, and the way I was sitting, I was gonna have to shoot it left-handed, and I don't usually shoot left-handed. And so I got up on him, make sure I could shoot him, make sure I could make it happen if one of them bruisers came through. And he got alert, you know, looked back to where he came from, and then I was like, ooh, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a deer coming back there. Looked back, and he was already standing out in the cornfield. I looked at his horns one time, knew he was the deer we wanted to take. Put the crosshairs behind the shoulder and let the Creedmoor eat, and that was it.
And a short 30-yard run.
Yep, 30-yard run.
It was, it's just been an incredible morning. I tell you, it's the culmination of just a lot of hard work. And Rob's dad was actually sitting in a stand 400 or 500 yards away in the same general area, and we shot him a text real quick and said, would you like to continue hunting? Because it was one of the best mornings actually we've had in a long time. Yep. It was cold and deer were on their feet, and he texted back. I said, I think you probably want to share in this moment, and he said, heck yeah, I do. So we went and got Senior and Junior and I, and we just had us a little session, and I mean, this is what it's all about. This right here is why we do what we do, because our deer are genetically sound. There's no doubt about it. And in our program, this guy right here, who we seen and know, has really put on the mass, folks. He's 6 inches at the bases. He's 6 inches between the brow and the 2, and 5 inches right here between the 2 and the 3, and with kickers. And it's an incredible deer. And this is why we work hard, and couldn't be happier to have a guest taken. You folks know we don't hunt outfit ground. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair, and we certainly didn't want this guy to get away, but we wanted a guest to harvest him, and we're fair chase hunters. Always have been, always will be. We put these guys in X-stand, tree stands, the safest, most comfortable. Were you comfortable this morning?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We actually had a double ladder in that field, but I told Rob this morning, I said, I think he may have that double ladder peg, so we slid him in a lock on, and even with taking a left-handed shot like he did, we still got this baby on the ground. Listen, if you want to come hunt with us, we'd love to have you. Check us out on Facebook at Tad Lad West Kentucky Whitetails, on the web at tadlad.com. I'm Tad. We can't wait to have you.